Policing the place where men ought to meet their women would be quite unusual of me. But I can promise you that dating apps are among the worst places to meet women. I'm sure many of you watching this must have had experiences with women you met on dating apps, and you understand my earlier statement already. No high-value man makes the same mistake twice. Once it's happened, they know what to do next and where exactly to avoid. This is why most men are deleting their dating apps, and it's little wonder that the women are mad about it. The reasons why they're mad aren't far-fetched, and I will be pointing them out soon. Keep watching.
I've been on dating sites, but if you look at the people that I match with or the people that I my messages, there really isn't none, because I haven't found that high value male that I want to marry or pursue or even sleep with.
High value men, 9 times out of 10, they're not on dating apps.
That is correct.
Just like high value women, 9 times out of 10 are not on dating apps.
The percentage of men who could say they met their currently happily married wife on a dating app will be very low. Personally, I am yet to see any, or have you. Most women on these dating apps are there for entirely different reasons compared to the men. I've seen women talk about how they haven't cooked or bought food in weeks, that they have been going on numerous first dates and eating free meals. Some get new outfits from the men they intend to go out with. They don't even care about these men. Some others are single mothers who are out there looking for unsuspecting men to put their burden on, someone to pay their debts and give them money. Some of them are just on dating apps to boost their ego, to feel wanted, and to show off to their friends how many DMs they get from men. Many men have fallen victim to these women on dating apps, and they are saying not anymore. It's wiser and better to step out, meet women outside, and actually talk to them face to face and get their numbers or something. Trust me, it is not that hard to do. They want you as much as you want them. In fact, they need you. A lot of men have already moved on from dating apps, and the ones who get free meals are back to having to cook. The ones whose bills get settled now have to work again, and as you already know, these women are pissed that men are done with dating apps.
But do you just think that's because Eddie always says a biological drivers? Do you just think that's because men seek sex, so regardless of, or do you think there's something more to that?
Go on, Eddie. You
Go on,
answer that. See, I think men seek sex, but at the same time, there's a lot of men who are very realistic in what it is they're able to attain. So they'll be more than happy to have one woman who would they could cater to and could cater to them and they'd be out of the game. But the reality is that most men, and even from a historical standpoint, didn't get the opportunity to reproduce. So in the context of a dating app, it definitely probably favors women more. Men would probably want to get more out of it, but they can't. We've seen the stats, women are swiping 14% whilst men are swiping 67 or something along those lines. So if anything, men probably want relationships more than women do in those apps.
When most men go on dating apps to find a woman to have a relationship with, they get mostly rejected after exchange of texts because most of the women on these apps are not looking for commitments right now. These men get frustrated and overwhelmed due to rejection, not knowing that they are not even the problem here. You could be a very good-looking person, but if the photos you upload are not high quality or with filters like they do, you're already at a disadvantage. The number of horny men in these modern women DMs boosts their ego. They start rejecting men of their level and want the top 1% men. I once read a story where a man carried out an experiment with a female friend, totally consensual, where he created a male profile on a couple of dating apps with no success, 4 matches in total, under 10 likes. He then made a profile for the girl on Bumble, and under 30 minutes after its completion, it already had 50+ likes and 7 matches. Under 30 minutes. So when you get rejected on dating apps, don't let it destroy your confidence. It doesn't mean you are not enough or that you are not good looking. Don't waste hours and hours on dating apps. The only set of women on dating apps that still want a committed relationship are the 30+ women who spent their 20s making the same mistakes the other women in their 20s are making now. They believe they should be exploring when they were in their youthful peak, and when they get older and men no longer want them, they get mad.
I thought that trying to date in Georgia was the problem. I thought, oh, it's because Georgia men don't take foreign women seriously, or they just don't really take dating seriously. Well, I went to London, I got on Bumble. Those men didn't take anything seriously either. I come to Arizona, I'm still on Bumble, same situation. These men do not take being on these dating apps seriously. But then everybody's like, well, you gotta meet somebody outside. You gotta meet them organically. You gotta meet them, I don't know, being in a class, blah, blah, blah. What are you talking about? No one talks to you anymore. I can't even go to a bar nowadays and have a guy talk to me. Nobody talks to you. When I was in my early 20s, no problem meeting people. Now, I'm 37 years old. No one wants to talk anymore. I'm the one who approaches everyone. So, what are we supposed to do as 37-year-old women? Honestly, what are we supposed to do as 37-year-old women trying to find a date? I haven't been on a date in, I don't know, 3 years? 3 years I haven't been on a date. It's impossible. Dating is impossible. So I guess we all are just going to be single. We're all going to be complaining about how we're single. Yet we could just, like, I don't know, make an effort on these dating apps or make an effort in real life. The 21st century and dating is just, it's not going well for us. I'm sorry, but it's not. Not for me personally.
A 37-year-old woman now looking to settle after her prime is past gone, searching for men on Bumble. Comical, is it? So now both the women who want the top 1% high-value men and the old ones who are now ready to settle down in a relationship are left with no men on the dating apps. When you consider these reasons and the fact that most of these profiles on online apps are fake and people often get scammed, you see why dating apps are a no-go area for men now. Even these dating apps are more interested in making revenue than actually making sure people find their perfect matches. They generate a number of fake profiles for women and then make you pay to be able to text them. That's even disgusting from a financial point of view. No man in his right senses should do that. Talking to women in real life beats that always. For the women that are still on these dating apps, instead of being mad that there's a shortage of partners on online dating apps, they should try to be approachable to men in real life. Meeting people in real life, chatting with them, seeing them without filters or edits, and getting to know them is always a better and wiser option all day. For any man out there who is still wasting time looking for partners on dating apps, I'd be completely honest with you right now. I'd advise you to delete those apps right now, as you have more of a chance of getting scammed or used by predatory women to settle bills than finding a woman you'd actually like. Go out, attend events, pick up the courage, and approach women you find attractive. It might make the women who are still on those dating apps mad, but you have to do what suits you. You have to think for yourself and move away from the dating apps. Let's make this interactive, guys. If you have any experience that made you stop using dating apps, tell us about it in the comments. Or do you believe there's still hope of finding a life partner on a dating app? Also talk to us in the comments. I will be checking. Thank you. So that will be all for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for more contents like this daily. And also make sure to hit the notification bell so you can be the first to know when a new video drops. See you again tomorrow. Cheers.